Hi there, educationers. Welcome to Unbox Solutions. I'm LK Monroe, and thank you for joining me here where Unbox Solutions can power limitless futures. This is a service and community that gives you the information you want by unboxing the solutions your students might need. Today's overview will be of the Toolbox project. As usual, we'll begin with our Fast Facts segment, where in 4 minutes we'll answer our 4 overview questions. What is it? Who is it for? How much does it cost? And where can I get it? And remember, if you see something that interests you, stick around for the after-class segment, where we'll give you just a bit more information about the Toolbox project. Let's get started with our Fast Facts. Number 1, what is it? Well, the Toolbox project is a social-emotional program that includes a curriculum. If you've been in a Toolbox school, you'll recognize these. There's one card for each of the 12 tools. The first tool is the breathing tool. It says here, I calm myself and check in. Each tool has an icon. The breathing tool uses the tape measure. You'll see adults in the building wearing the lanyard, as well as posters and cards in classrooms and corridors. The curriculum consists of several guides. The Essential Toolbox Guide provides an overview of the curriculum. You'll find that each one has the 12 tools on the back, so they're easy to access. There's also a Toolbox Circle of Friends guide. This helps teachers and leaders know how to lead circles, giving useful instructions and tips. And then, of course, there are the lesson plan guides. These are available by grade band. This one is for K3. There's one for K6. These guides come in both English and Spanish. You should know that the Toolbox's middle school curriculum is coming soon, and their high school curriculum is currently under development. Reading from their one-pager as well as on their website, you'll see the Toolbox project is described as a research-based, community-tested K-6 curriculum that empowers teachers, school children, and their families by providing them with comprehensive, systematic, and fundamental practices and strategies in personal awareness and social intelligence. Well, I don't know about you, but I feel like we could all use a lot more of that in our world right now. Okay, number 2, who is it for? It's currently for K-6 students, so elementary through grade 6. And as you heard, the middle school curriculum will be released soon. Districts and schools are the primary users of the Toolbox, but it can also be used by community-based organizations. You can use it in after school or during school time, or with communities and families. The curriculum has been implemented in both urban and suburban settings, and most recently is expanded to learning environments around the globe, like Brazil, South Africa, and Canada. All right, number 3, how much does it cost? So the majority of the cost comes up front for the implementation of the training, curriculum, and other materials. For example, for a group of 30 teachers, it will cost you about $5,000 for the initial training phase. The Toolbox project is open to working with you, however, to make sure there's a plan for your setting. The initial curriculum materials cost per person is roughly $350. This includes the manuals, the guides for teachers, administrators, psychologists, and other staff. Additionally, the cost per student for consumables like the tool cards runs between $1 and $5. There's also classroom literature that supports the curriculum at about $200 per classroom. Ongoing expenses will vary depending on what you reorder annually and what newer refresher trainings are needed. Okay, number 4, how do I get it? You can visit thetoolboxproject.com, or if you want to go old school, give them a call at 707-200-3617. Well, that's our 4-minute Fast Facts segment. If you heard something you liked, stay tuned for our after-class segment, where you'll learn just a little more about the mission, cost, and what folks are saying about the Toolbox. Hi, and thanks for staying after class with me. Let's dig right in. So the Toolbox goes on to describe its program as being a human-centered approach that enables young children, their peers and families, and ideally their community to develop and realize a sense of well-being and a lifetime of meaningful relationships. Wow. When considering the schools and organizations best positioned for implementation, they look for settings where there is an understanding and commitment to the importance of social emotional learning as a critical piece of student and community development. On the practical front, there's also an online portal available for teachers, administrators, and other staff with supporting materials and resources. You now have a sense of the initial cost of implementation. There are additional support materials you can also purchase, like journals for each of your 4th through 6th grade students for about $5 a piece. There's also various classroom posters for under $20 each, not to mention puppets for your younger learners at about $100 per classroom. Okay, here's what folks are saying about the Toolbox. Dr. Bruce Harder, former superintendent, says, the Toolbox makes the social-emotional strategies of great teachers accessible to all teachers. And Dr. Angelis Arian, an educator, says, the Toolbox brings a rehumanization and transformation of our culture through the teaching of universal concepts of self and other. And finally, there's this from the mother of a 1st grader. I want my daughter to be able to survive in an uncertain world in turmoil. I really think Toolbox can help prepare her for that. I also want her to be able to manage things in adulthood, and Toolbox is helping her get lessons in doing things the right way. Well, now you have a basic overview of the Toolbox project. We hope you'll take a little time to do a deeper dive. Visit their website. Do some research of your own to see if this program might be a good fit for your context. Be sure to leave comments below and let us know what you think, as well as other products and services you might want to learn more about. Thanks so much for tuning in to the place where unboxed solutions can power limitless futures. This is LK Monroe, and I'll see you next time.